Please turn your sound on to hear full explanations of our answers. Thank you. The question is, where can I learn to trade Forex? And my answer to that is, I've named a few different places: books, videos, forums, courses, and these are just a few. Forex is, you're right to be thinking about how to learn to trade, because Forex and becoming good at it and becoming a better trader and a profitable trader is about many different aspects, and certainly one that you cannot deny is having to learn. And it's not just because I'm guessing that you're a beginner, it's not just to learn as any beginner would do with anything. Forex is about continual learning for life. Even the best and the biggest Forex traders are still learning today, even if they've been successful for 30 years. You never stop learning, but hopefully you will soon see that it really is fascinating, and a lot of it is about learning about how human beings interact, psychology, and also about the world around you, about things that are happening in geopolitical events, as well as other things such as trading strategy. So really there's a lot to learn, but most of it is pretty good fun. I can't think of any aspect of Forex that is boring, and you're going to enjoy doing that. So where can you start? Where can you go to find out more? Books is a big one. You will not really be able to get away without reading some books, and that is because some of the best knowledge is stored in books. This may change in 20 years' time due to the internet, but even today a lot of good knowledge is still in books. So I can recommend a couple. One is actually a couple of books that you should definitely start with are Market Wizards and The New Market Wizards, and they're both written by Jack D. Schwager. And what he did was to interview, I think each book has 10 interviews, but he interviewed the top traders in the world, and not just in Forex, but also in the stock market and commodities. But really, it doesn't have to be 100% Forex, because a lot of these central themes to trading appear in not just Forex, but also other instruments too. So I recommend you check out books for sure, and to start off with those two, Market Wizards and New Market Wizards. Videos, there are more videos now. You can look on YouTube, there's a lot of videos. Unfortunately, a lot of videos on YouTube that aren't very good. If you're looking more for video courses that include the instructor on screen teaching it as if it were a class, and also live webinars and that kind of thing, then there are a few organizations doing those. They tend to be on the expensive side. You're looking at paying for the really good ones of the order of $1,000 or more, but those are the good ones. The ones that are less are maybe not as good, but not all of them. It really just depends. Forums, there's a few big forums out there. Baby Pips is one that tends to be catered towards beginners, but there are many forums. There's probably 50 big forums out there, so have a look at those. Courses, there are different types of course. Some of them local to you. You can go in and be taught by an instructor to a class. Some are like that, but they're delivered over the internet. Some are literally just reading a book, but unlike textbooks, these books are delivered more like courses and designed to guide you through the various stages that you need to go through to become a better trader. Then there are video courses, audio courses. There are all kinds of courses out there. So there's a lot of information out there, but I would personally start with books. You're going to find it very easy to get a hold of Forex books, and it's a good way to start. They're structured, and you'll follow them from beginning to end, and by the end of having read a book, you'll have a lot more knowledge and understanding up in your head. Whereas a lot of these other methods, they're easy to dip into, but the problem is that when you dip into them, you also get bored, distracted, and it doesn't quite seem to gel as well. So I would save those for a little bit later. So anyway, I hope you found this video interesting. Listen, I would just like to tell you before I go and before you go, for best results, if you want to be a better trader, a consistent, reliable trader, and as I say, this is something that some people, it's a kind of lifelong process learning, but you can become a decent trader within a fairly short space of time. But if you want to get on the right path to becoming a good and a great trader, and the path that entails. And I strongly recommend to have a look below in the description box. I'll put a link down there, and click on that link please, and you'll go to a site that's created by one of the biggest traders out there, and he's helped thousands of guys who go to his site and they find it useful, and he communicates with them. He's also an instructor in his spare time as well, but he does a lot of things related to Forex, and a lot of guys have benefited, especially guys who started off in a similar position to you but then lost their way. They let emotions get too much in the way of their trading, etc., and they've actually refound their mojo, if you like. Now they're disciplined, now they're logical when they trade, and now they're consistent and reliable in terms of making profits too. So have a look at that link, click the link down below in the description box, and I think you'll be blown away by that site. It's really amazing, and I'll see you in another video. Take care.